already heard, it seems like the concept for the next Call of Duty has been leaked, and it seems that the series will indeed be returning to its roots, if the leaked images are indeed true. Last week Friday, a Redditor with a name that looks like he slapped his hand on the keyboard uploaded several images of what appears to be the box art of the collector's edition of the new title. It is very easy to see which time period the game will be set in when looking at the image of troops storming a beach, and if that's not enough, the new title's supposed rather original name of World War II might just give it away. Although I do think that the current title may just be a working title. When I saw this, I was extremely excited. Like many gamers out there, I absolutely loved the first few Call of Duty titles that were set in actual war settings. While my favorite title in terms of multiplayer is definitely Black Ops 2, my favorite entry into the series overall is probably World at War. There hasn't been all that much debate with regards to the leaked images' validity, which is probably due to the fact that the person who supposedly leaked them also leaked the first images of Infinite Warfare. Some commentators have even suggested that Activision release such images themselves each year under the guise of leaks in order to excite fans or gauge public response to the new product, but that's a debate for another day. Today, I would actually just like to focus on what the notion of the new title being set in a post-war setting would mean for the series, whether or not it will improve the dropping interest and sales figures in the series. It is no secret that Activision was not all too happy about the way in which Infinite Warfare performed, despite the fact that the title was still the best-selling game in 2016. They are still trying their best to recapture the sales number the series had between the original Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. Interest in the series has been waning over the past few years. The most common reason provided for this fact is basically that the yearly release schedule has exasperated a lot of fans. Firstly, releasing a game every year destroys the previous entry's online community, and then secondly, quite a few people tend to say that there really isn't any difference between some of these titles. Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare all offer very similar gameplay mechanics in terms of the boost glide, jetpack, and specialist abilities. Personally, I feel that Black Ops 3 probably executed these mechanics in the best and most fun manner, but some others may beg to differ. Perhaps if they had only released one of these titles over the past 3 years, there wouldn't be gamers out there saying that Call of Duty is the same thing every year, but hindsight is always 2020. The second big reason that a lot of people point to when trying to explain why Infinite Warfare didn't perform all that well for a Call of Duty game is that the series has gone too far into the future. Fans of the series have been rather outspoken against the future setting of recent titles and the inclusion of gameplay mechanics such as the boost slide and jetpack, asking Activision to return the game to its roots or a more relatable time period. It seems with the leaked images of this new title that Activision has listened to these complaints by returning the series to its initial World War II setting. But will this ultimately improve sales of the series? It's hard to forget that although the series is returning to its roots, it's still continuing the trend of yearly releases. To be honest, I would be very surprised if the next title is set in World War II and doesn't perform better than Infinite Warfare. Fans asked for it and Activision provided it. However, it's the game that will be released the year afterwards that I'm more concerned about. There's no disputing that gamers are hungry to go back to these past war settings and see what developers are able to create with the current capabilities of hardware. Battlefield 1 proved this in that it outsold both of its predecessors. But how long will this period last? How many Call of Duty games set in past war settings will Activision release again before gamers decide that the setting or concept has once again been exhausted? I don't think it will be very many, as some gamers are already battling with series fatigue that can't really be reversed. But who knows, maybe this next title reinvigorates enough interest to fuel the next 20 titles. All I know is that I'm very excited about this new title and cannot wait to hear more about it. Hopefully more information about it will be released soon. Have the leaked images made you excited for the next Call of Duty title? Are you excited by the prospect of them returning to the World War II setting? Please share in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, please remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.